Hey, it's Colleen with Self Discovery Through Art again. And this morning I'm kind of thinking about that question that many of us ask ourselves as we go down the self expression path or the desire to self express. And that is, when do I get to call myself an artist, or do I ever get to call myself an artist? And am I an artist? And, I'm trying to think back because I know that I wrestled with that for years and years and years. And I think when I wrestled with it was when I was a blocked artist. I didn't even know I was an artist, but I wanted to be one, and I didn't have a clue that I knew how to do anything. I wanted to write, and I couldn't handle criticism. And so I never got very far, but then I got some coaching and I wrote my first book, The Feminine Path to Wholeness, Becoming a Conscious Queen. So obviously if I've got a book, I can call myself a writer. I think I had written and gotten published several articles before then, but always during that time, there's this lingering question, like, am I really a writer? Can I if somebody asks what I do, can I call myself a writer or an artist? And then the artistic part of myself, so I'm 70, going on 71, and I didn't really know that I had any artistic abilities until I was well into my, about 2010, so 15 years ago, in my mid-50s is when I started really exploring the artistic part of myself, the part of myself that always wanted expression. And what happened for me is that when I hadn't discovered this part of myself, I was depressed the majority of the time. So I think when we're not expressing ourselves creatively, and we really are creative artists, that depression can be a daily, monthly, weekly companion that we have, because I think creativity is the other side of destruction or depression. And I think we can take any of our emotions like depression and put it to paint and that moves the energy for us. So what I want to say is I do believe on some level we're all artists. We're all creating a life, and all the choices that we make in our life, or whether we turn this way, go that way, what we wear, how we express ourselves in our homes, how we express ourselves in our yard, all of those are creativity or forms of creativity. So I don't know how you step into it, but someday you will if you persist. So I can call myself an artist and writer, and if you like that, follow me here.